Alright, it's time to talk about Mario Kart once again. This time on the recent game, or more like the Mario Kart game that hasn't ended, Mario Kart 8. The Wii U version came out on May 30th, 2014. Then later on, the same game got ported to the Nintendo Switch in April of 2017, titled Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. While the Deluxe version is not 10 years old, the whole game of 8 is 10 years old. Like, this game has been going on for that long, and it's insane. This is the longest surviving Mario Kart game to date, and it's no shock because it's the best-selling Mario Kart game. So yeah, in this video I will do a retrospective about Mario Kart 8, both the Wii U and the Switch version, and see the history of the game. Mario Kart 8 was first shown back at E3 2013 with the other Nintendo games, and it was coming out on the Wii U in 2014. And on May 30th, Mario Kart 8 got released. Similar to Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, they decided to keep that name since it's the 8th game in the series, besides the arcade ones. Plus, there's an item called Crazy 8, which is nothing special. It's like the Lucky 7 but with additional item in the 8th slot. I wouldn't mind if this game was renamed to Mario Kart Wii U or Mario Kart U. They could've. After selling for the first 4 days, Mario Kart 8 became the fastest selling Wii U game with more than 1.2 million copies worldwide. Many people thought the Wii U could make it there just for Mario Kart 8, but it didn't last that long. Wii U discontinued in 2017, and as for the Mario Kart 8 sales, it sold 8.46 million copies. Thankfully, it is a best-selling Wii U game according to the list of games. Before I get to the Switch, I do want to talk about Mario Kart 8 that did really good, and that is downloadable content. They had a free DLC at first with Mercedes-Benz carts, which looks cool, but nothing worth screaming about it. Then a new DLC got announced. 2 packs of the DLC were announced, with new tracks, new characters, and even a new difficult mode, 200cc. Not gonna lie, the DLC was really good, in which I did buy it. It included non-Mario characters like Link from The Legend of Zelda, Villager and Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Besides the courses from those series, there's even F-Zero and Excitebike courses, which they do look really cool. But the game is not the end. In 2016, the Nintendo Switch was shown. In the review video, it shows players playing Mario Kart 8 on the new Switch, in which I wondered, are they bringing a new version of Mario Kart 8 on the Nintendo Switch? In which they did. It was titled Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And while I wasn't ready to buy another Mario Kart game, since it is a port, at least it was worth it to buy. In fact, it was the first Nintendo Switch game I bought. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still the same game, just with changes in this one than the Wii U version. The most change is the battle mode. Yeah, the battle mode in the Wii U version is not great, but in the Switch version they have battle modes like Balloon Battle and Renegade Roundup, in which the battle modes are pretty good. I know there's some really good battle modes in other Mario Kart games to play with people, but they're still fun regardless. In Deluxe, there's a second item slot during the race, kind of similar to Double Dash in a way. But then, this finally happened. After a few years not including big stuff for the Deluxe version, Nintendo announced that the game would get a paid DLC season pass called Booster Course Pass. I would never thought that there would be a DLC pass since Deluxe version felt complete. The pass was released in 6 waves, with each wave containing 8 remastered courses of the previous Mario Kart games, plus some courses from Mario Kart Tour in HD, and even new courses. The pass ran between March 2022 to November 2023. Yeah, that long. It almost made it to the 10-year mark. Besides the pass, they finally added characters that weren't in 8. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 lasted so long, even more than any Mario Kart games. Now, how many sales does Mario Kart 8 Deluxe have? As of now, it's almost at 62 million units. Yeah, the best-selling Mario Kart game to date, and the best-selling Nintendo Switch game. Man, Mario Kart 8 is like the game that lived throughout the years and continued playing for people around the world. Okay, with that long history of Mario Kart 8, I can finally do my review of the game. The new feature in 8 is the anti-gravity. Sometimes in the race, the kart goes into anti-gravity in the course, which I will say, it looks very cool to use in the game. They have other traditional features like gliding, racing underwater, and customizing vehicles in the previous game. Now let's talk about the courses, and man, there's a lot of courses, both retro and new ones. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I want to say quite a few, especially my favorite ones. The Nintendo courses looks really good. They heavily borrowed from the series like Hyrule Circuit and the F-Zero courses. Love the designs on the courses. Besides the retro courses, which looks better in HD, the new courses are great. Cloud Top Cruise, Toad Harbor, Shy Guy Falls, Sunshine Airport. I can go on and on about those courses. If I had to pick my favorite course in 8, then that goes to Electrodrome. It's wacky, it's visually interesting, it has a fantastic music in the course, and it feels like a nightclub. Love Electrodrome. The character rosters was a great step up, though they couldn't add a few left, but this is good enough. I like that the Inklings from Splatoon are playable in 8 Deluxe, which, again, they needed some Nintendo characters. I would like to see Kirby or Captain Falcon be playable. There are new items in the game like the Boomerang, the Super Horn, and the Piranha Plant. The Piranha Plant is my favorite new item in the game. The plant attacks the character and even gives you small boosts, which helps out more. Boomerang is cool, but it is a learning curve of throwing it. And the Super Horn is good too, but it only works for the spiny shell coming or when other players are getting close. Now let's get to the core game. The graphics are amazing. Just look how beautiful it is. It's in high definition. It's probably the most breathtaking graphic in the Nintendo game besides Zelda games. The gameplay is amazing as always, though I have to say the pacing in the game is pretty quick. I heard that if you use the harder difficulty, it makes the racing a lot faster. I mean, yeah, it's Mario Kart. You have to race faster and get a high score. The music in the game is, again, fantastic. Besides Electrodrome, there's so many musics in it, even remix ones like Legend of Zelda and F-Zero. So yeah, awesome soundtrack. Now let's get to the online. It's fun, what can I say about it? Sadly, the Wii U ended their online service last month, meaning you can't play Mario Kart 8 Wii U online, but the Switch version you can, and it's still going on right now. I mean, the online in 8 Deluxe is still fun, just like the Wii U version did. But yeah, that was a mouthful for this video about Mario Kart 8. Now the question is this my favorite Mario Kart game? No. What? Yeah, it's just shy away as being my favorite. My favorite Mario Kart game has to be the Wii version. 8 Deluxe is pretty close, but I will say it is the best Mario Kart game. But yeah, I think Wii is my personal favorite, and then 8 Deluxe goes as my second favorite. I'm sure people already have this game or played it. I'm glad Mario Kart 8 ran it less than 10 years. From the Wii U to the DLC pack to the Switch port to the booster course pass. Happy 10 years to this game. As far as the next Mario Kart game, let's say Mario Kart 9, it'll probably come to the new Nintendo system. Let's wait and see. That is all for Mario Kart 8 video. Next video will be coming in June. I will see you all for the next video.